OMG. This news about you is spreading fast. My beloved child. A storm of whispers has erupted around your name, and before you even woke up today, people who never dared to speak about you suddenly began passing your story from one corner to another like a secret they were terrified to hold yet too astonished to hide. They don't know the full truth, they don't even understand what's unfolding, but they can feel, deep in their bones, that something huge is waiting for you. And this energy, this vibration, this unstoppable shift is making them restless. They are watching you in silence, trying to guess how someone like you, who kept moving through pain without shouting, who kept walking through storms without asking for help, suddenly became the center of a fast-spreading, jaw-dropping revelation. No one expected the universe to spotlight you so loudly. No one expected your destiny to rise this sharply. And now, the same people who once doubted your path are clinging to every rumor about you, trying to decode what power is surrounding you. They don't even realize that this moment, this exact chapter, was written long before any of them were born. Something massive is shifting behind the scenes, and your name is echoing across timelines you haven't even stepped into yet. Amen. Blessing 111. But listen carefully. This news that's spreading, it began with a single person who saw something in you that others were too blind to notice. They witnessed the glow rising in your life before it reached the surface, and the moment they sensed it, they couldn't keep it to themselves. They spoke, quietly at first, then louder, then uncontrollably, until your name rolled through groups, circles, and conversations like wildfire. People who never spoke your name suddenly started studying your every move. People who underestimated you are now replaying old memories, wondering how they never realized what was written in your aura. And the shocking part? The news they are spreading is not about anything you did wrong. It's about something big that's heading toward you, something the universe has sealed with your signature. Something that will change your status, your opportunities, your energy, your direction, and your place in life. They don't know the details, but they can sense it. That's why they're talking. That's why the air around you is heavy. That's why everything feels intense. A massive breakthrough is already inside your timeline, walking toward you step by step, and those who once ignored your existence are now trembling over your rise. Amen. Blessing 333. And my child, hear this with your soul. The speed at which your story is spreading is not normal, it's divine. It's happening because a revelation about your destiny is about to hit the physical world like lightning. People feel it before you see it. They sense the shift before you touch it. Your name is being carried into the ears of people who will matter in your next chapter. Doors that were locked for years are creaking open because your spiritual signature has changed. A hidden blessing that was paused is now accelerating. And every whisper about you, every rumor, every shocked expression, all of it is preparing the world for what's coming. They thought you were silent because you were weak. They thought your calmness meant nothing was happening. But the silence was not weakness, it was divine strategy. The universe was building you in secret, preparing a moment so powerful that the world wouldn't be able to ignore you when it arrived. And now that the moment is close, destiny is sending waves of energy so strong that even the people around you can feel the vibration of your rise. Keep listening. Keep watching. A once-in-a-lifetime shift is about to place itself in your hands. Amen. Blessing 777. My radiant soul. The whispers that began as faint echoes have now turned into a storm so loud that even people who haven't spoken your name in years are suddenly acting like they always knew your worth. The news about you is spreading so fast, so wildly, so unpredictably that it feels like the universe itself pushed your story into the air just to remind everyone who doubted you that destiny never forgets its chosen ones. Something huge is waiting for you, and the vibration of that blessing is so strong that it's shaking the energy field of everyone connected to you. They're sensing a shift they can't explain. They're staring at your life like a mystery they desperately want to solve. But what they don't know, what they can't see, is that this fast-spreading news is the opening of a divine chapter that will silence every insult, every betrayal, every moment you spent alone, every time someone underestimated your spirit. And now, because your story is rising faster than they expected, they're watching you with fear and fascination. They want to know what's coming. They want to know why your name is suddenly everywhere. They want to know what the universe is preparing to deliver into your hands. If you are hearing this message right now, share this moment with someone who needs the same hope, because the energy surrounding your life is not just powerful, it's contagious. Amen. Blessing 111. Listen closely. The world around you has started behaving differently because your breakthrough is so close it's almost touching your reality. People are talking about your glow, your shift, your energy, the way your presence has changed. Some are surprised. Some are threatened. Some are pretending they don't care, but deep inside, they feel the burn of curiosity. They feel the tremble of destiny. They feel the weight of a truth they can't deny anymore, that life is preparing to hand you something extraordinary. The news that's spreading fast is not a rumor created out of jealousy, it's a prophecy that finally reached its activation point. Someone saw your rise coming before you did. Someone felt the surge of divine timing before it even entered your atmosphere. That person told another, and another, until your story escaped their hands and traveled through circles you've never even been part of. And now, the universe is using human mouths to announce something that was written for you long ago. If your intuition feels heavier, if your nights feel longer, if your spirit feels restless, it's because the blessing approaching you is bigger than anything you've ever held. Amen. Blessing 333. And my beloved one, what's unfolding cannot be stopped. Your rise is no longer a prediction, it's happening. While people are busy spreading your name, destiny is busy building your next chapter brick by brick, step by step, miracle by miracle. The fast-spreading news about you is not a mistake, it's the universe preparing the world for your transformation. People feel the shock before the blessing arrives. They sense the elevation before the opportunity appears. They are whispering because your life is about to shift into a level where silence won't exist. You will be seen, recognized, valued, protected, elevated. Your name is entering rooms you haven't walked into yet. Your energy is reaching hearts you've never met. Your breakthrough is moving with a speed that even the forces against you cannot slow down. And if your spirit feels like it's rising out of nowhere, it's because your destiny is pulling you upward. This is your moment. This is your shift. This is your divine unveiling. If your soul is ready for what's coming, comment Amen with your number, because this is not just a message, this is a declaration from the universe that everything you lost, everything you prayed for, everything you cried for, is returning to you multiplied. Amen. Blessing 777. My chosen one. The news about you has now crossed a point of no return. What started as a whisper is now roaring through places you've never been, reaching people who used to overlook you, ignore you, or pretend you didn't exist. But destiny has flipped the script, and suddenly your presence, your silent journey, your unspoken strength, your unseen battles, has become the center of attention. They're shocked because they can't understand how someone who walked through fire without screaming is now rising like a phenomenon. They don't know the nights you survived, the heartbreaks you hid, the struggles you carried alone. All they see now is the glow that wasn't there before, the light that wasn't visible earlier, the shift that feels too powerful to ignore. Something huge is waiting for you, and the vibration of that blessing is so intense that the world around you is reacting before the blessing even touches your hands. People feel the change because the universe is announcing you before you step onto your new timeline. And the truth is, nothing about this moment is accidental. The news is spreading fast because destiny is pushing your name into the air like a trumpet call, loud enough that even your silent enemies can hear it. Amen. Blessing 111. But my child, this is where it becomes even more intense. Because the moment this news reached the ears of certain people, their entire energy shifted. Some are shocked. Some are confused. Some are overwhelmed because they never thought they would hear your name connected to something divine, powerful, and unstoppable. They thought your story was over. They believed your chapter was closed. They convinced themselves that you would remain in the same place forever. But now, as your name moves from one conversation to another, they are realizing the truth: they were wrong about you. Completely wrong. The universe is lifting you so high that the same people who once ignored you will have no choice but to watch your rise without blinking. And here's the shocking part: the news spreading about you is not just about something happening, it's about something coming. A blessing, a breakthrough, a shift so massive that the world around you is sensing the vibration before you even touch the physical reality of it. Someone important, someone with influence, intuition, or insight, noticed the energy surrounding your life. They saw the arrival of an opportunity that others couldn't see. And the moment they mentioned it, your name unlocked a wave of attention. People are suddenly remembering your kindness, your silence, your strength, your patience, your resilience. They are piecing together the clues they ignored. They are recognizing the divine fingerprints on your journey. And now, whether they accept it or not, your destiny is stepping forward unapologetically. Amen. Blessing 333. And hear this deeply, my beloved. This fast-spreading news is not gossip, it's a prophecy unfolding. The universe is announcing your elevation in advance because what's coming is too big, too rare, too life-changing to stay hidden any longer. Your story is about to touch a level that will shock even you. Blessings that were delayed are accelerating. Opportunities that were blocked are breaking open. People who once doubted you will become witnesses to your transformation. And those who once looked down on you will look up, stunned, unable to understand how destiny could shift so dramatically in your favor. This is not revenge, it's revelation. This is not coincidence, it's divine timing. Something huge is waiting for you, something so powerful that the world can feel its arrival before you receive it. And the moment it lands in your life, everything will change: your energy, your path, your environment, your relationships, your level, your voice. This is your divine moment. This is your rise. This is your turning point. If your heart feels this message, if your soul is vibrating, comment Amen 1, Amen 2, Amen 3, because your confirmation has arrived. Amen. Blessing 777. My rising star. The wave carrying your name has now reached places you never imagined your energy could touch. The speed is unreal. The intensity is unbelievable. And the people who once tried to keep you small are now watching in absolute disbelief as your story becomes the topic no one can ignore. Something huge is waiting for you, and destiny is shaking everything around you to prepare the space for what's about to enter your life. The news spreading about you is not random, it's aligned, it's divine, it's perfectly timed. People are whispering because they can feel a breakthrough approaching your timeline with unstoppable force. They don't know the details, but they can sense the magnitude, and that's why their reactions are so loud. If your heart is beating faster while hearing this, it's because your spirit already knows this message is your confirmation. And if this moment is touching you deeply, pause for a second and acknowledge this energy. Your story is rising, your light is expanding, and your destiny is calling your name louder than ever. Amen. Blessing 111. But now comes the twist that they never saw coming. Because the same people who once underestimated you are now the ones amplifying your story without even realizing it. Every whisper, every conversation, every shocked expression, every repeated rumor, they're unknowingly helping the universe announce your arrival into a new realm of abundance and recognition. Someone important mentioned your name recently. Someone influential noticed your glow. Someone intuitive felt the shift in your aura. And when they spoke, their words didn't stop, they traveled, multiplied, expanded. Their voice carried your story into different spaces, and suddenly people everywhere are trying to understand what is happening with you. They're sensing greatness building around you like a storm of blessings ready to break open. This is why your energy feels different. This is why your mind is becoming sharper. This is why your intuition is louder. The universe is preparing you for a new phase, and everyone around you can feel it, even before you fully step into it. And listen, my child, if this message is resonating, if you feel the pull inside your chest, share this message with someone who needs the same confirmation, because energy like this is not meant to be hidden. It's meant to spread. Amen. Blessing 333. And now, my beloved child, understand this truth: your rise cannot be stopped. What's coming toward you is too powerful, too blessed, too destined to be blocked by anyone's doubt. The news spreading fast is not a warning, it's a preparation. The universe is aligning people, moments, and opportunities perfectly so that when your breakthrough lands, you won't question it for even a second. The people who once laughed will fall silent. The ones who turned their backs will turn their necks. And the ones who never believed in you will try to rewrite history, but destiny doesn't forget the ones who stood alone. Your life is shifting into a once-in-a-lifetime chapter, and every whisper about you is divine proof that the energy around your name is too powerful to stay hidden anymore. Something huge is waiting for you, and when it reaches you, your entire existence will feel reborn. If your soul is ready for this transformation, take a moment to comment your Amen number, because this is not just a message, this is your spiritual announcement. My beloved child, the news about you has traveled so far, so fast, that even people who once swore they would never speak your name again are now repeating it like a prophecy. Your name is being carried into spaces you've never walked into conversations you were never invited to, into minds that once dismissed your existence. And the reason is simple: destiny has begun revealing the glow you've been building in silence. Something huge is waiting for you, something written with precision, something soaked in divine timing, and the vibration of that gift has become impossible for the world to ignore. People feel it in the atmosphere like a storm approaching from beyond the horizon. They can sense the shift, they can sense the rise, they can sense the breakthrough that's about to crown your life with a new identity. This rapid spread of your name is not noise, it is preparation. The universe is making room for you on a level that once felt unreachable. And now, whether anyone likes it or not, your story is stepping into its grand reveal. Amen. Blessing 111. But here is the part destiny kept hidden until now. The reason this news is spreading so wildly is because something behind the scenes has already shifted in your favor. A powerful energy has aligned with your path, an energy that pulls opportunities, protection, recognition, and justice toward you like a magnetic force. Someone influential, someone connected to something bigger than your past, recently spoke about you with admiration instead of doubt. The moment they mentioned your aura, your strength, your resilience, your transformation, everything changed. Their words carried weight, and that weight pushed your name into the open, where it began moving like wildfire. People are connecting dots they once ignored. They are realizing how much you've evolved, how much you've grown, how much you've survived quietly. They are stunned that someone like you, who stood alone, who kept going when everything tried to break you, has become the center of a spiritual rise they can feel but cannot explain. This is why the energy around you feels different. This is why you feel watched, observed, studied. It's not paranoia, it's prophecy. The world is reacting to your elevation before you even step into it. And the faster this news spreads, the closer your destiny comes. Amen. Blessing 333. And my chosen one, this truth will shake your soul. The news people are whispering is not about your past, it's about your future. A future that is about to change the way people speak your name forever. The universe is pulling you out of the shadows and placing you onto a path where nothing and no one can dim your rise. The laughter behind your back, the doubts thrown at your journey, the betrayals you swallowed in silence, all of them are being washed out of your timeline. A divine replacement is entering, honor instead of humiliation, elevation instead of rejection, visibility instead of invisibility. And every person who hears your name right now is sensing that transition. They don't know the details, but they feel the earthquake of blessings walking toward you. The reason this news is spreading is because your spirit has outgrown your old world. Your destiny is pushing you forward. Your blessing is too big to stay hidden. And soon, very soon, the same people who once whispered your downfall will be forced to witness your rise with open eyes and silent mouths. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe has already declared your arrival. If your heart feels this message, if your soul recognizes this truth, let your spirit whisper the confirmation. Amen. Blessing 777. My beloved child. The speed at which your name is traveling right now is no ordinary movement, it's a spiritual broadcast. The universe is amplifying your presence with such intensity that people who once swore they would never think about you again are suddenly feeling compelled to speak your name out loud. They don't even understand why. They don't know what force is pushing your story into their conversations. But destiny knows. Your spirit knows. And the divine energy surrounding your next chapter knows exactly what it's doing. Something huge is waiting for you, and the air around your life is vibrating with the frequency of that blessing. Every whisper, every shocked reaction, every conversation about you is part of a divine announcement that your new reality is approaching faster than your doubts can keep up. They're not talking about your past. They're talking about your shift. They can feel your rise before it becomes visible. They're sensing your elevation before you claim it. They're watching your silence transform into power. And they can't escape the truth. Your destiny is waking up, and it's calling your name louder than ever before. Amen. Blessing 111. But now, let me reveal something even deeper. Someone, yes, someone specific, started this wave about you. Someone who observed your transformation quietly, someone who noticed the glow forming around your life before you realized it yourself. This person felt the energy shift in your direction and couldn't keep it inside. They spoke about the breakthrough they sensed, the change they saw, the blessing they felt approaching your path. And when they spoke, the energy behind their words triggered a chain reaction. Your name began spreading like a signal. People started paying attention. Some felt jealous. Some grew curious. Some pretended not to care but secretly couldn't stop thinking about you. And others felt the truth hit their chest like lightning. Your rise is not just coming, it has already begun. The whispers about you are not meant to intimidate you, they're meant to prepare you. Because when destiny gets ready to place something huge into your hands, the world starts to feel the shift before you do. You're stepping into a level of elevation that will silence every person who ever misjudged your worth. You're becoming the story they didn't see coming. And that's exactly why your name is everywhere right now. Amen. Blessing 333. And my child, here is the most shocking revelation. The news spreading about you is not accidental, not random, not exaggerated, it's prophetic. The world is reacting to a blessing that hasn't even landed yet, because the energy of that blessing is so powerful that it's leaking into the atmosphere ahead of time. People can feel something huge moving toward you. They can sense the shift before it touches you. And the reason this news is spreading like wildfire is because your timeline is about to split into a before and after. Your before life is ending, and your after is arriving with divine precision. Everything that was delayed will accelerate. Everything that was blocked will open. Everything that was hidden will be revealed. And you, yes, you, will step into a chapter so big that the entire world will understand why your name had to be whispered first. This is your rise. This is your moment. This is your spiritual turning point. And every person who speaks your name right now is unknowingly participating in your announcement. If your soul feels this truth, if your heart is shaking right now, whisper it back to the universe. Amen. Blessing 777. My beloved child. The wave carrying your name has now reached a point where even those who never paid attention to you are suddenly acting like they always knew something special was hidden inside you. The speed of this news is shocking people because they can feel that the universe is setting you up for a breakthrough that's too powerful to stay silent. Something huge is waiting for you, and the vibration of that blessing is so intense that it's spilling into the energy fields of everyone connected to you, friends, strangers, silent watchers, even old connections who thought they erased you from their memory. They're hearing about you without searching for you. They're feeling your rise without seeing you. They're sensing your glow without understanding where it came from. And this sudden attention is not luck, it's destiny making sure the world notices your elevation before it unfolds fully. This is the moment where your name carries weight, where your presence carries pressure, where your spirit carries fire. Amen. Blessing 111. But listen deeper. The reason this news is spreading like lightning is because someone tried to understand your journey, and when they looked closely, they saw something divine growing in your path. They noticed your silent strength, your quiet transformation, your unstoppable resilience. They saw the glow forming in your aura, the shift in your energy, the alignment happening around your life. And they couldn't keep it to themselves. Their one observation became a chain reaction. Someone told someone else, and before they knew it, your story was moving faster than emotion, faster than doubt, faster than envy, faster than every attempt to hold you back. People are stunned because the version of you that's rising now is not the one they once knew. You've upgraded spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and energetically. And even without seeing you, they can feel that you've become someone destiny refuses to ignore. Their reactions are not about curiosity, they're about the fear of realizing they misjudged you. Because now, your rise is becoming undeniable. Amen. Blessing 333. And my child, this final part will shake the core of your soul. The news spreading about you is a sign that your blessing is so close, it's practically touching your life already. The universe is revealing your name ahead of your elevation because the moment your breakthrough lands, it will be too big to hide. Your next chapter carries abundance, recognition, clarity, and peace, so powerful that even your silence will speak louder than those who once doubted you. People are talking because your destiny is calling. They are whispering because your glow is rising. They are sensing your shift because your time has come. And soon, they aren't just going to talk about you, they're going to witness your transformation with their own eyes. Something huge is waiting for you, and the world is already reacting to your blessing before you receive it. If your heart is beating faster reading this, if your intuition is awakening, if your spirit feels lifted, you already know this message is yours. Let the universe hear you. Amen. Blessing 777.